To the village of Avon today, where streets are rivers, parking lots are like ponds. Check this out in the parking lot of CVS right here on Main Street in the village. Similar scenes across town here in Avon this noon. It's not just parking lots and roadways that are flooded right now. Michael Hayes stopped us on our way to the village, invited us over to his house. Check out his yard. It is flooded, and if you think that's bad, boy, check out his basement. More than 4 feet of water, and it is rising up this stairway. He says this is the third time it's flooded in his yard and basement in the past 5 years, and he blames the village of Avon and poor stormwater drainage.
This is an ongoing thing. It's going to continue unless somebody does something about it.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think the village can do about this?
They need to really talk to an engineer, get this surface area added up, and figure out what they got to do to get this water out of here.
From homes to streets, you take a look at this. One roadway, part of it washed away because of the heavy flooding here. Now, fire departments have been dispatched to the area. In fact, saw several fire trucks in and around the village. They're first working to clear the streets. Then they're going to be working with residents to pump out the water in basements here in the village of Avon. It's going to take some time. Needless to say, it's going to be a very long day here in the village of Avon. We, of course, will continue to track things here and provide you updates on the air and online. Pat Taney, News 10 NBC.
All right, thank you. Still coming down pretty hard here in Wheatland. We're standing on Route 36, which at both lanes here are closed because of the flooding. And just to get a feel for how bad it actually is, take a look. Well, you can't see now because we actually have a truck in the way. I'm not sure if you can see, but people's yards here are so flooded. They're just completely saturated. The owner of a house right next to me, his name is Michael Barges. He's a landscaper home from work today because of the weather, and he tells us the water has nowhere to go because the ground here is just so hard. Vargas says he was a little concerned about his basement being flooded, but everything is fine despite this road being closed.
That doesn't happen that often, but it does occasionally. The creek and rivers down there, you know, swell, and all the land's kind of the same, so the water all finds the lowest area. It usually doesn't stay that way for long. It drains off pretty quick, so it's annoying, but, you know, we deal with it. It's not too bad.
And of course, the flooding isn't limited to where we're standing. It's all across this area. We saw a lot of homes, people dealing with the exact same situation as we're seeing here with their yards just completely saturated, Rebecca. So we will continue, of course, to bring you updates of any roads that are closed as soon as we get them.